I lost the game.
You liked
Dang it! I lost the game too.
This is why I don't tell people about these things. They immediately go and like Mark's videos.
No one liked the video, comrade.
Well, what other game are you talking about?
The game.
What
You
game?
can't
You lose
have
if you think
that
about
dull
it?
of a childhood.
Oh my goodness. You have saddened me.
Did you not do that as a kid?
Do what?
You didn't play the game?
Why would I play the game? What is the game?
If you think about the game, you lose the game. Everyone's playing the game, but only people that know about the game can lose the game.
What?
If you think about the game, you lose.
That's perfect,
That's
I don't
the
think.
game. It's who can go the longest without thinking about it.
What?
Okay, you know the concept, hey, don't think about zebras, and then the first thing that pops into your mind is zebras?
Yeah.
That's the game. They made a game about that.
What?
Don't think about the game.
Huh?
Shut up,
I don't. This isn't computing.
You know what- You know exactly what I'm talking about, and you're just refusing to acknowledge it to make me angry.
Why would I do
And
that?
Because our friendship dynamic is built upon the basis of mutual respect and deep and abiding hatred.
Good morning, citizens. Welcome back to Beta Complex's OurCraft.
OurCraft.
My main goal for today is apparently building an AFK point for this wool farm.
It's really not hard.
I found some sheep. Do I have any? But I don't have any grain.
I'll bring some grain, and if you could, like, I'll get you some grain and some leads, and if you can corral them and breed some more sheep, that would be appreciated.
Have you run out of sheep?
I mean, one of them got away, and the other is... Yes, I've run out of sheep.
I guess one could say you were sheeping on the job.
I'm gonna kill you one day.
Good luck.
Also, for something else I just found out about recently, I am going to need, like, 4 iron doors.
Hey, if you look in the iron chest in the vault, there's all the iron you could ever want.
Were you AFKing?
All of my
produce?
villagers got turned into zombie villagers? Who let a zombie villager in? Who let a zombie attack my villagers?
I can think of a specific name that could potentially be responsible.
It was not me.
They were part of...
However...
It was weird. They are apparently close enough to Jub's spawner that they were considered part of that village anyway.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's true. They,
Did that mess up your trades? I really hope that didn't mess up your trades.
It can cause the iron farm to stop working.
Well, no. The village outpost that's near the wool farm.
Oh.
The villager breeder.
They were considered part of the same village. What it did, though, is if there was a raid in one, you could have the spawn all the way over at the other one.
Ooh.
Yeah, took me a while to figure that out once.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do it.
Didn't really mess up my trades, though.
That's good.
But now you have a lot of your villagers have claimed my a lot of your villagers have claimed the now unused things that are over there, because apparently they're still close enough to claim those.
Beds?
No, the workstations.
That would explain why so many of them have jobs. I was looking at that the other day, and I'm like, I did not give these jobs. Somebody has been over here trading. Apparently not.
Nope, they just claim the unused lecterns and stuff.
Of all the money that I had, I spent it good company, and all the harm I've ever done. Alas, it was to none but me.
Look, diamonds. I love you, diamonds. You're my best friends.
I can't recall.
Diamonds are a dream.
Oh, geez, Depth Strider really do be hitting different.
Wait. Yeah, Depth Strider's great. I told you it was good. You didn't believe me.
I didn't believe you. You showed me the numbers. I was like, wow, that's good. And then, like, I put it on my armor, and I haven't used it.
So I found a spider spawner room, but the only mobs that I found in the area were creepers. Lots and lots of creepers.
Yeah, there's a reason Depth Strider is considered, like, you don't have, like, the best equipment possible until you have Depth Strider on your boots.
I got Depth Strider on my boots, Aqua Affinity on my helmet, and Respiration 3.
Yeah.
You got them on your booties? Or little feeties?
No, because I am a straight man.
Oh... People call children's rain boots booties.
Yes, but I am not a child or gay. So I decline.
Chat knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm not an infant.
Could have fooled me. Sorry, that was really mean.
Wow, we fighting today? Is that what we doing?
We are fighting today.
We always fighting.
You know what? You started lifting the parting glass. It's not my fault that this is where we ended up. Trying to make me sad.
I'm not trying to make anybody sad.
Why do you have
The Parting Glass is a very good song.
Saw a post earlier today. One day you'll place your last Minecraft block.
Yeah. So?
I don't want it to ever end.
I saw a thing today that was... I guarantee you it was made by the same person that did that grotesque Mr. Beast video that Comrade sent us all.
Comrades I don't read Comrade's post videos usually.
Yes, that's what are they called?
I'm hearing dial-up sounds right now.
You should.
Loading. File not
Meat
found.
Canyon. Meat Canyon. Sorry, some of their other videos are super disturbing. They've got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mr. Beast one I think is just it's fun, a bit disturbing, but like that's
a bit disturbing. A bit.
Just a bit. Just a bit. Just a bit.
Just a tad. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, not much.
Still haven't got a stack of diamonds from this area yet.
Dream Thief, you are the physical personification of the term first world Minecraft problems.
You know what? I need diamonds.
No, you don't.
I'm
What
gonna.
do you think that you are? Fafnir?
I don't know who that is.
Comrade knows who that is.
Fafnir.
Okay, well that doesn't help me, does it,
It's
Jack?
ringing a bell, but it doesn't.
Okay, I'm
Fafnir,
gonna need a couple minutes, friend.
Go on.
Fafnir is a story in Norse mythology. It's a character in Norse mythology. Hey! Zombies attacking my villagers. Fafnir is a story in Norse mythology pronounce the TH, jub, that is probably the inspiration for Tolkien's dwarf storyline. He was a dwarf that was exceptionally greedy and was cursed to turn into a dragon.
Cool.
He was the first dragon.
I need to go deal with my dog.
I draw the parallel because Fafnir's life is literally tied to his hoard.
So what you do is you convince him to melt it on accident in his anger.
No, he doesn't breathe fire. He breathes acid. First of all,
But you can still melt it.
Gold is non-corrosive.
What?
Yeah,
Okay, I do think I know that. Yeah.
that's how they test gold for purity. They put it in acid and see if it.
Okay, I'm sleeping now. Sorry. It took me that long.
Yeah. The only other way to test gold is to melt it down.
But yeah.
Anyway, my dog decided that what she needed to do was steal my toothbrush and run around with it.
Boy, that'll be fun later. Hope you got a 2-for-1 pack.
I'm gonna be honest, it's not the toothbrush I'm using anymore. So it's...
Is she still trying to sleep on the table?
No, closing that room for like 2 days fixed that problem.
Where is mine anyway?
Hey, whoever's not in bed, if they could do that, please.
It's probably the man who wanted us to sleep.
No, I'm in bed.
And who else is Shadow on the server?
Yep.
Let me see.
Shadow.
She's
isn't
probably
back.
AFK at her gold farm too. While they're playing their Pathfinder game. Or
I don't
she's
know why
currently
she-
taking her turn. That's my fault.
What did you do?
I convinced her that gold would look good with the rest of her nether color palette when she goes to make her her colony build when 1.17 part 2 launches.
Send her a message on Discord.
So she's currently working on getting gold blocks to put heavily in her build.
I need to accent Atlantis with more gold.
I wonder
Emerald.
if
You need to fix it so that people's heads don't bang off the ceiling every time they go down a step.
No.
Well, then I won't be coming back because I can't stand it.
it's like Bethesda. Hey, you need to fix the
She's
fact
in
that
bed now.
frame rate is tied to the player speed, so people can go way too fast. No. That's not a bug.
She's in bed.
That's oh,
That's-
for the love of
Yeah, that kind of glitch is called pay to win. $2,000 PC, 160 frame rate.
well, no, because like even then, you sometimes can't win because there are players that were cursed with the literal curse of invulnerability.
Right, they fixed that though, I'm sure.
No. No.
It's still broken?
Dude, Fallout 76, they knew that it was a bomb on launch. They didn't even try to patch half of anything.
But they've been launching new content.
And?
It's got like 6 or 7 updates to it.
Dude, this is not another No Man's Sky situation where the developers really cared about their product but just didn't have the time or resources and are slowly making it into a great game. This is a Bethesda game
I have
with
No
more
Man's Sky now.
Bethesda
I
than
should
game.
play it.
What?
I
Fallout 76?
No, I have No Man's Sky. I should play it, is what I just
Now that it's been fixed?
And I have it, yeah.
I mean, I've talked to people who have played it in its updated state. They say that it's actually really good now. I don't know how much I believe that, but that's what
if they bought it on launch day, then they do have a comparison bias.
Um,
I don't know if I don't know when they got it.
Sean has my former roommate has had it. Speaking of my former roommate, he wants to do a Deep Rock Galactic game for the channel playthrough. There, Dream Thief. If
A playthrough?
I'll just play it.
Okay. Because a playthrough implies there's an end. It doesn't even have as much of an end as Minecraft does.
Minecraft barely has anything qualifying as an end.
Now, there's a whole huge thing called the end in Minecraft.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the end update to make it actually viable and worth it to go there.
You know what the end update was?
The end?
When they added elytras.
That's not worth it.
It.
Not on a realm, it's not.
We were in there for a combined total of like 20 some hours.
Yeah, and then we made it a realm, and Minecraft Realms locks the render distance at 12. The elytra was worth it. Wait, if you get up high enough, you can't even see any of the ground, even a 1x1 block beneath of you.
Comrade, what are you breaking over there?
I'm not breaking anything.
He's enhancing.
No.
Oh, I am such an idiot. I went over there to grab a material, realized I need food, grab food, forget material I went over there for. No one look at me in my shame.
It's a little hard not to.
It's like a car crash. You want to look away, but like you can't.
Alright, now to go find some sheep.
Yeah, you go find you some sheep.
I think all the sheep in the livestock pens died again.
There is a singular sheep.
They're still at the egg chest is still right next to the fence. And so the wolves are climbing on the fence, walking across the fence all the way down to the sheep and killing them.
Well, that can be remedied.
Well, we need the eggs though, because the eggs are for making wither roses.
Okay. Well,
I have a 1x1 space underneath of the suffocation area.
fix it for you.
That has
You
this-
better get me some
Better get you some what, comrade?
grain so I can breed these sheep for you.
I'm bringing you grain.
Why don't you go run the redstone farm for a bit?
More!
More.
Good girl.
To quote,
Lucy's good
tragedy
girl.
that I refuse to call by the name of Star Wars.
The what?
The
It was
tragedy of the movie that I refuse to call by the name of Star Wars.
Oh,
It was fan fiction.
I'll admit, I was quoting Aaron Hansen.
Oh.
In that actually funny bit he did where
I'm
he
watched
forced
the whole video
Dan
and it
Abaddon
was
to
not funny.
Stuff his face with
I watched that video.
Candy.
It wasn't funny. It was just disgusting.
Therein lies the humor, though.
No.
That's not how humor works.
At a certain point, you're
I
just
brought
no
you
way,
grain
buds.
for the sheep. It is in that chest.
Yeah, but currently we only have one.
Well, go get more.
I'm trying.
If you get 2 into the little farm, can't you just keep breeding them every
Yes,
few
we can
minutes?
commit Alabama, but I've only got the one sheep. Listen,
And thus, I say
What do
again.
you mean commit Alabama?
Well, I mean,
That ain't nothing. I had a village, they ended up all dying to a zombie that got in somehow, but I had a village that started with 4 villagers, and they produced from that another 12 babies between the 4 of them.
I mean, yeah, but like,
They didn't choose which one was which. They just kept switching. And for some reason, because it was raining outside, all 16 of them stayed in the house.
by
for
the way,
a good 20
I
minutes.
suspect, but
they've
could not
been
prove.
reading "The Moon is a Harsh Mistress."
That's a great book, by the way.
No, it's not. It's a terrible book.
You suspect what, comrade?
I suspect, but could not prove, that your sheep in this pen are not just dying, but instead are being genocided without being replaced by
By
somebody.
who?
I don't know.
By a particular individual
Not
who
me.
was
if you're
also
gonna accuse me.
suiciding my flocks at one point? Or not suiciding, was murking my flocks without replacement. Don't know. Shadow said he wanted to talk to me, but he hasn't actually reached out to me himself since
No!
the major issue.
No! Woo! I may or may not have let out a ton of these chickens. I'm not sure anybody actually cares. But I will kill them and take some cooked chicken. Just the ones.
You
that-
also using a flame aspect?
Of course.
I
Who
mean,
doesn't want insta-cooked food?
It's literally free. I have diamond swords available for you people, and none of you want them.
I'm
I have
dragging
another
this
sword.
sheep whether it wants to go with me or not.
I have
That's good.
netherite sword, sir.
Yeah. It occurs to me that I've built the villager trading hall a little bit too late for it to be really useful.
For the tools, anyway, yeah.
Well, I mean, what else do you use it for?
Enchanting books.
I-
And emeralds to build the really ugly, that needs an update emerald block.
Yeah, fair.
I don't like the carved shapes on it. They really annoy me.
It looks alright as a singular thing, but it's a terrible pattern when you try to make something out of it.
If one wanted to build beacons out of them, then that's fine. But
I mean, they're
'cause of
probably the easiest thing to build beacons out of if you have a trading hall.
Unless you have an iron farm.
I mean, yeah.
All of my beacons are made of iron. What I ought to do is try and get enough netherite to make a netherite beacon.
No.
'Cause that would be a great use of my time.
I would kind of like to have a conversation with you sometime in between now and the next 30 years, so please don't.
Bro, it would take me like 30 hours. What are you talking about?
To make a netherite beacon?
I mean, minus the AFK time at the gunpowder farm, yeah. All that netherite I handed out was only about 20 hours at most.
Yeah, and that wouldn't even do the first level of a beacon. You know you need 9 ingots to make one of those blocks.
I know how to make stuff.
Do you? Do you really?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I, as
Are
a
you
Minecrafty boy,
Minecrafty.
I is knowing how to do the thing.
Speaking of Minecrafty boys, back to what I was saying about that disturbing Minecraft video that I saw.
Yes.
Because everyone wants to hear about that.
Yes.
It was just a clip of it, but it was just creepily drawn streamer guy.
That was the Tommy in it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was just by Meat Canyon.
The one where he gets sucked into the computer and nailed to a Minecraft cross.
Yes.
And then everyone in the stream chat just says poggers.
It's called The Passion of the Block.
That is the dumbest and, quite frankly, most horrifying and mentally scarring thing I've seen in a long time.
That is the best idea ever.
Yeah,
You have not seen it?
It's about Tommy. It stars Tommy in it, who is this Minecraft streaming kid.
He does. He doesn't deserve this.
Good girl, Lucy. Good girl.
No one deserves that. Ow. Husk, get away from me.
She is currently breaking her new bed in by
The
digging.
Garfield video.
Oh, what?
The Garfield video from Meat Canyon is way more disturbing.
I'm gonna need you to shut up and never speak again, comrade.
Hey, look, another spawner.
And,
Probably zombie by the number of them. Are spawners just more common than I've always thought? Like, what is going on?
Though my favorite Meat Canyon video is...
I don't want to know what your favorite Meat Canyon video is.
It's the Peppa Pig one.
The what?
They turn Peppa Pig into a horror story. It's great.
Better than what it is right now.
You shouldn't be allowed to be who you are.
It's
Well, you see, he's gotta make his own kind of music.
so they draw the like.
Well, he's tone deaf, so he can shut up.
I'm sure Comrade leads singing.
No.
What?
Do you guys have a Sunday night song leader?
We do.
No. It didn't sound like y'all were any bigger than Princeton.
We're not. We just have 3 people who are willing to lead singing.
God bless America.
Anyway,
or at least Tennessee.
Brett, I'm not actually tone deaf. I don't know what made you think that, Jeff.
Well, he talks to you on a regular basis.
Oh no, that's my sadism.
I am deaf to your cries for mercy and reprieve. That's what you're thinking of.
I didn't do terrible in the singing class the song leading class we had at schools. I don't think it wasn't the best. But
I mean, I don't remember much about those classes. I remember zoning out.
You weren't there.
You're talking about? Oh, you're talking about the school of preaching.
yes, I mean, I wasn't. I probably also I also wasn't the best at the future preachers training camp, but
which I maintain is a terrible name.
but come on, we had
Bit of a mouthful.
we had Uncle Brian there, so it's like
Yeah, dude, Uncle Brian was amazing.
It's Brain. He goes by Uncle Brain. That's my dyslexia.
Whoever that was, the individual that we know of,
Yeah,
he was good. He was really good.
he's got a great baritone. Meanwhile, I'm just here with my Irish tenor style voice. It's not actually Irish tenor. What?
I want so very badly to be able to sing bass, but I physically cannot do it. I will hit the note and yawn. I don't know what it is.
You might deepen out with age, though.
I am not
a lot of
through puberty.
a lot of baritones. Like, you still get deeper as you age.
Yeah.
Even women get deeper as they age.
I used to be a very high tenor singer. I cannot physically hit the notes any longer.
What always bugs me is when you meet old women who are obviously speaking in a falsetto because they're embarrassed about their aging voice.
You're just like, this is so much worse. Like, this is just so conspicuous. I wouldn't have cared, but like now I care.
It's fine. I also think some older guys make their voice deeper anyway than it actually got.
Yeah.
I mean,
I actually am annoyed by mine. I'm not doing it.
I do that
on purpose.
intentionally on occasions.
I'm extremely frustrated because I used to be, although it was to the point of being prideful about it, which was not good. I miss being able to sing as high as Keith Lancaster. I don't know how that man still maintains that tenor voice.
Practice.
That's true. If you practice,
I will say,
if you
it did-
practice
I
enough
did-
at anything, you can do anything.
I did start to lose it around the time
You can do most things.
I began to lose it in the school
All right,
preaching.
let's be very particular about how we say things.
I mean, every time we have any kind of religious discussion, you are so incredibly particular about the way that anything that I say can be said or interpreted.
Stop, G.
It is ridiculous. One time you brought up how there was an implied comma in my speech, so you can shut up.
But there was.
Yeah, and it was important.
There has never been, and will never be, anything known as an implied comma.
Why not, though? That sounds like a lot of fun. Why would you restrict our fun? Why are you killing the fun?
Why am I killing the
You
fun?
no longer passed the vibe check.
I've never passed the vibe check. What are you on about?
Whoop. Okay. I've got a
Go
sheep.
into. You're traveling. You enter a congregation, and they begin playing instruments as the service starts in the background. Does not pass vibe check.
You know, I just can't get jiggy with this.
Getting jiggy for Jesus.
Na 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 na.
Oh, we go into the special levels.
Where'd you expect this to end up?
I mean, I knew, but I always kind of hoped.
Diamonds. Finally, more diamonds. I love you, diamonds.
How many sheep you been needing?
How many sheep can you get me?
Diamonds
Actually, there's
are
3 over there. Go get me dirt.
diamonds are man's
You
best
want
friend.
dirt? Also,
I want dirt.
I found another sheep. I got like 47 blocks. Fear not, young cosmonaut.
I'm probably gonna need more than that.
Fear not, young cosmonaut.
Uh-uh.
All right, Yuri Gagorov.
I don't
Whatever.
know. You said it.
Yuri, whatever your name was that got into space first. Whatever.
Help! All the sheep are trying to escape.
Stupid Russians.
Yep.
How dare they beat us to space and tell anyone
They-
about it?
They didn't.
They didn't beat us to the moon. They definitely got a manned flight in space first. Which, in my opinion, the moon didn't mean doodly squat after that. But
Stop it!
Kennedy, Kennedy
The eggs
had
in
a
the egg
dream.
chest.
Ouch.
Oh, foolish, prideful child.
Can you hand me some?
I will end your very
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Here's properly pronounced Yuri Gagarin. Russia on Monday celebrated the 60th anniversary of the legendary flight. They made Yuri Gagarin the first man in space, a major source of national pride for millions of his countrymen. And that anniversary specifically was April 12th, 2021. So he got into space the same and the one of the anniversaries of the Titanic sinking.
Nice.
But the Russians didn't sink, thankfully. Can you imagine the first man to space? He just died. Sorry, guys. He didn't make it. Who's next?
I mean,
Oh, it's the USSR, so
it's not too far off from like what we've been doing for the past 60 years.
valid point. Yeah, but the company
And then
responsible.
the Challenger freaking exploded.
Yes, and there were people who knew it was going to, and the company that was responsible for the O-rings told the people on the ground that were saying, no, it's too cold. The O-rings have been proved to not be properly sealing after it's been this cold. And the company was like, oh, no, you're going to sign off and we're going to launch because we're not delaying this launch. And eventually the scientists and engineers refused to sign off on the Challenger launch. So the company signed off on it. And then they turned around and tried to blame the scientists and technicians and argued that when the government was doing its investigation, they argued that they had been told it was fine. And one of the chief engineers, I think, or scientists, one of the two, happened to be there and raised his hand from the back. It was like, actually, they were told not to, and I have the receipts.
I have the receipts.
All right, Job. I have got you a bunch of sheep for your needs.
When my mother was in high school, apparently...
Phrase it like that.
I'll phrase it however I please.
Apparently, when she was in high school, they toured the facility where they were built. And rather than being sorrowful, the tour guide was like, oh, yeah, this is where we built the Challenger booster rockets that blew up the spaceship.
He's paid to be a tour guide, not a mourner.
I mean, sure, bud.
I mean, yeah, but like...
Wow.
I'd cry, but they don't pay me to do that.
Yeah. In a few minutes, he's about to hear somebody saying, welcome to the Himalayas.
Snow cone. Don't worry. They're lemon. Didn't get that joke as a kid.
All right, finally, we have 64 and 4.
I believe what you have is a hoarding compulsion.
I also have almost another 4 stacks of iron ore, which I'm saving rather than smelting for
Come
the
here,
fortune update.
Come here. We're gonna start your new life as imprisoned individual.
Frankly, instead of calling it the
Okay,
Caves and
they're-
Cliffs updates,
Ah,
they should
there
just
we
call
go.
it the fortune update, because that's the most important thing in the end, since
But
we're
it-
not getting the terrain
know.
update. The terrain update is technically being called 118 now, I believe. So in 1.17, without the terrain, the most important thing is the fortune update.
I mean, there's copper.
Yes, but fortune also works on copper, making the fortune update a part of the copper update.
Makes the copper update part of the fortune update.
Wait, what are they updating on Fortune?
It works on
gold
iron and stuff now.
and iron will be able to be fortuned, because it will now, when broken, drop a raw, just a piece of raw ore similar to what coal blocks drop, unless you use Silk Touch. And copper will also be able to have fortune used on it.
Fascinating.
Making it the most important part of the update, because especially unless you're not getting it makes it important for fresh worlds. It's the most important update for people who like to play on new worlds from time to time. Hey, look, more diamonds. I love you guys.
Misspaced.
Well, thank you for that sentiment, there, Dream Thief,
What?
that you love us.
Just found another diamond.
Oh, so you weren't talking to us. You were talking to the diamonds.
I mean, wouldn't you?
No,
If you could find them?
I don't generally talk to inanimate objects. They don't.
Well, it's because
deserve
you
my
can't
love.
find them.
They don't
I'm the
deserve my
Diamond
love.
King.
Find inanimate objects all the time.
There's another big vein too. Between those two veins, that's 22.
Also,
Can I-
more
here's
diamonds.
more dirt.
Ah. Grazie.
Also, finally found out that Z is the button you push to see what enchantments are on you, and how much time is left before they run out.
Comrade,
Yes.
is there a way you could procure cobblestone?
How much?
20.
20 individual or 20 stacks?
20 blocks.
Bruh, you need to get on a higher level.
I don't go mining, okay? I don't like mining. and y'all are the ones that are.
I have almost 9 double chests of cobblestone.
Is minophiliac a word?
No.
Is minophilia a thing?
It could be.
I mean, everything's a
Also,
thing.
I now have 20 blocks of cobblestone.
How is 20 blocks of cobblestone a big deal? That's my thing. I don't understand.
Because I specifically asked for 20 blocks of cobblestone, and presumably he's bringing it to me?
Right, but if you find some
on the
stone
ground.
and you
It's right here.
poke it,
Oh,
it 20
there you are.
times, then you have 20 cobblestone.
Making it
Yes.
rain. Oh,
I'm gonna need you to not say that.
Also, when you're mining with efficiency 5 and a haste 2 mining beacon, stone melts like netherrack.
I mean, yes,
It
but
is so much fun.
it's
Hear me
weird.
out on this.
Netherrack melts under iron, but if you have anything less than iron, it just takes forever.
No. All right, what's your point, Job?
I didn't really have one.
What were you going to say?
Listen, I was saved by the fact that Comrade cut in. I had nowhere I was going with that, and I don't appreciate you bringing attention to it.
I wanted to know. You were going to make a comment about haste 2 mining or something.
Fine. I'll say this. I don't like mining even when it's fast.
So this isn't really going to be your favorite update then.
Probably not, no.
Amazing.
It's still better than having to go to the Nether to experience the new update.
There are 3 zombie villagers here. Me. Just get
Somehow
them in here.
1.16 is one of people's favorite updates. I'm like, but you have to go to the Nether.
It's because the Nether was a giant chunk of essentially dead content.
So is the end.
No, the end has stuff in it. Not a lot of stuff, true. And there could be more, but I think that's kind of the point of the end, is that there's not anything there.
I want too much game to be able to do everything in even a year. I want so much content that you can never plumb the depths of it.
Play Breath of the Wild.
I was thinking play World of Warcraft without
I
having
need
any experience.
3
but-
golden apples and a potion of weakness stat.
I've got some of those by the villager breeder.
Okay, I would literally have to blind fly my elytra back to my place.
I'm literally handing him a solution.
Okay. Is it a solution of weakness?
I was going to go to sleep, but
Hey,
I
chemistry
trapped
jokes.
3 zombie villagers in my little village, and it creeper! Woo! I saved the wool farm.
Thank you.
Why
I'll go
don't you
get
put
you
some fences and torches up?
apples. Because I haven't gotten that far yet.
Well, this isn't a judgment-free zone.
I don't care if it's a judgment-free zone or not. Judge me all I want. If I cared about your
Judge me all I
opinion,
want.
Why would I judge you all you want? I'd rather judge you all that I want to judge you.
I didn't say judge me all I want.
Actually, you very
Future
much
me?
did.
Slide it in.
I
You
said
very much did.
I did not, but
Also,
okay.
I love the fact that last time that happened with Home Life telling us that he didn't do that, say something, I was vindicated when going back over. I was like, yeah, he totally said it, and then I cut it in. It'll be just as satisfying doing it to Chubb. I might be an awful person. Anyway.
You can
Yeah.
judge me all you want. Here, take this. Comrade,
Yes.
take.
Yes. Thank you.
Take.
I only need 1.
Well, fine then. Take.
They're all in the same room.
And get out. Go away. Go.
Go away, bad dream, boo.
Go.
I just got a G502 Logitech today.
Shiny metal man.
I needed a mouse that I could have high DPI on at the office.
Diamond is not a metal, comrade.
Yeah, but my robotic skin is.
Diamond is clearly superior to metal.
No.
If it contains an impurity, does it become a metal?
No?
No? If it's more metal than diamond, then yes.
Also,
Is steel a diamond?
Yes.
The answer is no, Dream Thief. Steel is not a diamond.
Well, no, because the carbon's not.
You sound like a disappointed teacher who's just like in front of the class like, there's not a stupid answer. Johnny, that was the dumbest answer I've literally ever heard in my life.
Learn how to think.
I go crying to my mother and get you fired.
It's. It reminds me of a. It reminds me of a school teacher comedian who was like, we've all heard somebody, some well-meaning person say, there are no stupid questions. As a teacher, I can tell you that that is definitively wrong. There are tons of stupid questions, and I've heard most of them. I was called into the principal's office because of one of these stupid questions at some point. And there was the child there and the child's father. Child's father was not very happy with me. He goes, "Did you call my daughter stupid?" And I go, "Sir, I would never call your daughter or any child stupid. I asked her if she was stupid."
And she proved it.
Then he told a story of one of the dumber questions that he's received. He was like, we were reading through Sleepy Hollow and the Tale of the Headless Horseman. And from the back of the class, I hear one of the students say something that is basically, "Hey, teach, wouldn't it be creepy if Halloween and Friday the 13th were the same night?"
No, he didn't. No.
And I just kind of looked at him and went, "That'd be pretty spooky."
Spooky, spooky skeleton.
Send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul. Steal your doom tonight.
I will say other Minecraft individuals would probably not appreciate my use of the beacon this way, but I refuse to mine out the entire 50 by 50 area that can be covered by the effect. I'm just not wasting my time. I'm still branch mining, just faster.
I mean,
like I have
wow,
9 double chests of cobblestone.
You have a fully powered up beacon. You must be able to mine out all of the giant craters. No, I'm just branch mining, but faster.
You know how much I did mine out to my mega beacon and the beacon the smaller mining beacon next to it. When I first got beacons, I'd always seen people mine the whole area, and I was like, clearly this is a good idea. And several hours later,
it must be a good idea.
Several hours later, I'm like, people lied to me. This is the worst idea ever.
Those idiots lied to me.
The only worse idea is attempting to build Java Redstone on Bedrock. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know.
No, the only worse idea is trying to build a Java-based creeper farm on Bedrock. Ask me
doing
how
that.
I know.
I was there.
Happened to
There
you
was
too?
so
Yes.
much
The
anger
war.
and hatred.
Oh, we were both so tired and so mad at the same time.
Well, that was the thing
By the
when
end,
we
we
did
were
the
running on
thing.
spite.
The thing
I
when we
swear,
did
by the
thing.
end, we were running on spite.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no other force that could have kept us up.
I mean, we actually sat there and properly took it all apart to reuse later.
We did, and I'm
I
still
think-
kind of proud of us
I
for
think
that.
the villager that I resurrected ran off towards your village when a creeper blew up my fence.
Box him in.
What?
Properly box them in,
I
comrade.
did. He got out
He
when
did-
a creeper exploded the gate.
Well, stop letting the. I mean, you know you can take the villagers from that farm, right? Like, if you want villagers, that's what it's there for.
I know. I want zombie villagers that I resurrected to get a permanent discount.
It's not permanent.
Yeah, it's not permanent.
It lasts for a long time though.
Not really.
I've
Depends on how greedy you are. Also, if you kill the idiot in front of them, the discounts disappear.
I don't kill the idiots mostly because I don't want the penalties.
I kill the
Oh,
idiots, but away
also
from the
kill
rest
them.
of them.
I do it in front of them so they learn that I won't tolerate it.
No, they just wake up the next day and Jeff is gone. Just be like, what happened to Jeff?
Don't ask.
He was an
You
idiot who
wipe it.
ran off.
Ah, yeah.
Yep,
Guy was a
there
moron.
is
Probably got
there's my
zombified.
villager. All right, buddy boy.
Buddy boy.
Here you go. Get right on in there. I've made you a thing to hop up. And,
Hey Google, can you use Fortune 3 on clay in Minecraft? Thinking.
What do you think you're doing, comrade?
trying to let him in.
Destroying a clay block with a tool enchanted with fortune does not increase the amount of clay dropped.
Wow, actually a concise answer without a web link being sent to my phone. Google, you're doing better. I give you a
Google,
high
you're
five,
doing-
but you don't have hands.
And
That's
I
why
don't
I'm-
want to give you
that's why
detailed
I'm in
fingerprint
charge.
records on me.
Oh, I'm sure she has them. Probably through my Samsung phone. Because I don't use Face ID, I use fingerprint. Of course, one of the features I'm super excited for my new laptop when it gets here, which by the way finally shipped and supposed to be here tomorrow. Very excited.
Come on.
It has
That's a good
the
boy.
Windows.
That's a
It has
good boy.
Windows Hello.
Yeah, nope. Get right on in there. Get.
Good boy. Now we should get rid of this sand before zombies use it.
Yep.
I'm excited to just open the lid and have my computer unlock itself.
Zombies will not be as stupid as that villager.
Efficiency 5, my dude.
I am too
On a
lazy.
shovel. It's probably the most unnecessary thing that I own. Aside from the Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Mending 1, Netherite hoe.
You must not own a Fortune 3 shovel then, because that's way more useless.
No, because this one came with Silk Touch, and I didn't feel like putting Fortune 3 on it.
On what? On your shovel?
Yeah.
I went and maxed out the shovel. I mean, I got Efficiency 3, Mending 1. I'm sorry, Efficiency 5, Mending 1, Unbreaking 3.
Yeah. My shovel's maxed too. I just went with Silk Touch instead of Fortune.
I'm not on any clay, but I used Fortune 3 on clay the other day, and I forgot to look up if it was worth it or not. I didn't make the shovel Fortune 3 for the purpose. I just had one laying around.
I don't want to make a shovel Fortune 3 anyway, because then if you mine gravel, all you get is flint.
Yep, that's why I've been saving all the gravel I come across right now, because I didn't have any.
I mean, I
Oh,
can...
You want to make some concrete? Well, you had a Fortune 3 shovel for, a Minecraft 2 or 3 months.
Do you want one of my fully upgraded netherite silk touch shovels?
I'm good now. I have the shovel that I just said I have with netherite.
Yeah. Do you want one with silk touch so that you can get that?
No. No, because this one drops gravel now. The Fortune 3 is on a diamond shovel I keep in my whatchamacallit, end chest in case I ever
Well, if you put a
need it for some reason.
Silk touch on a shovel, you only get
gravel
from gravel.
Yeah,
What
but you can
did I
still
just
trade.
get through saying, comrade?
You can still trade flint with the Fletcher.
Yes.
So I'm
but
not
I like
opposed to having some around.
I want to be able to decide when I get flint and when I get gravel.
Besides, I
Is
need to
gravel
make
renewable?
no.
Well, yes, but kind of.
How do you get the extra gravel? You have to buy it from a wandering trader.
No, it's a piglin trade.
Is it?
Mm.
How interesting.
So, because gold is renewable and because piglins are renewable, gravel is technically renewable now. I don't know how many people were hyped for that change. Probably none, but you know.
Only concrete builders.
You can make massive hauls to trade with them that in the lightning fast, tons and tons of trades.
No, you can zero tick piglins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you don't even need a large amount of them or a large haul.
Yes, but the big floor with 100 of them running around on it that you can just plunk bar after bar after bar around looks and sounds really funny.
Yes.
Well, piglins just look funny.
But I can make a very small, compact farm that can get you 30,000 trades per... Is it hour or minute? I don't remember.
Probably an hour, sir.
I don't know. It ate through a stack of gold in literally less than a second.
My leg's going to sleep on me.
Oh, wee.
Whee!
All right.
Wow, I almost ran over into lava. I got to be careful when I'm zip mining like this.
Comrade, are you still over by the hub?
Yeah, I'm smelting some glass. Why?
You know how to get
When you're done with that, would you be able to bring me about a stack of iron ingots from the iron chest in there?
Do we have that much?
more diamonds.
Did you fill
More
it up?
diamonds.
You don't know what I've been up to with iron. Yes, we have that much.
Diamonds connected to iron, connected to gold, connected to redstone, connected to lava. Isn't that great?
Kind of, yeah.
Except for the lava part.
I mean, except for the lava. The lava part is small potatoes, which are just as good as any other potatoes.
Lies. You speak.
Potato is potato.
That is what Big Farm wants you to believe.
The only potato that's not potato is mashed potato.
Mashed potato is
Yeah.
more potato than any other potato.
Mashed potato is far less potato than any potato I've ever had.
Especially boxed mashed potatoes.
Oh, box mashed potatoes aren't potatoes.
Boxed
They
mashed
are
potatoes are a war
Technically
crime.
potatoes. Well, yeah, because that's what you feed the soldiers to keep them going when you can't afford to keep them going.
I believe we call those MREs.
I hate MREs so much.
Everyone who's ever eaten an MRE hates MREs.
We actually
That's
got an
not
MRE.
that's not true.
We got an MRE while we were at school, and I have to admit
We didn't. Maybe you did.
it was in one of the care baskets we got.
No, not a. There was not an MRE in anything I got.
Anyway, I got a beef brisket MRE. It was salty, but if I got 2 of them. Maybe no, you gave me yours. That's what happened. You didn't want it, so I got 2
Because
of
I've
them.
had them. Because I know what they are.
So I had mine, and I was like, well, it was decent, but it was salty, and I was like, what if I made rice and just put this gravy brisket thing on rice? And that was
The
really
thing
good.
that the soldiers don't have access to.
Fair enough.
Hey, what if I used ingredients that the soldiers don't have to make this barely edible food edible?
It was okay.
You could, just don't
It
tell
was
them
okay
about it.
before. It was just salty. that
And
was
the
main-
Marines are just looking at you like, you realize that we eat crayons, or
that we
it's like we don't need special things added to our MREs.
Crayons.
Really, the only extra flavoring that Marines need on their MREs is a 64 Crayola pack.
I was going to say the blood of their enemies, but that works too.
Wait, they eat crayons?
That's the joke.
Corolla?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crayons.
Crayons.
That's a long running joke about Marines, which is why they made the
I hadn't
That's
heard
why-
that one. I'd heard the ones about the Navy.
that's what Salmonella was referencing.
Uh,
The Navy stereotype is that the Navy is gay.
Right.
The Army
that or the-
stereotype is that they're all idiots. And the Air Force stereotype is that they're a bunch of rich kids.
All right, we have
Put
now
your,
passed 1.5 stacks.
I put your gold in... not gold. I put your
Iron.
glass in the chest. And there's your...
Oh,
Already finished with the glass, comrade.
Well, you had more of it.
I don't need more of it. Oh, also, is this big enough? Because this is all I had the supplies for.
that's
I
what
can
she said.
get more,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't.
That's more than...
Never mind.
enough.
That didn't work the way I meant it to. Leave
like
me
a-
alone.
Allow me to rephrase. This is big enough. I'm not making it bigger.
That's what I said. I thought it was big enough.
Well, there was a bit of lag there for a second, but it's passed now.
All right. I'm going to go to sleep.
Night.
Because I don't want to work in the dark. Excuse me.
It was nice knowing you, comrade.
I'm not doing the big sleep. Just the tiny
It's
sleep.
not sleep. It is a terrifying and vaguely disturbing process wherein
I'm on fire. But I have water.
you must be doing a lot of damage then.
That's a lot of damage.
That's mean.
That's That's a lot of damage. Yes, Phil. It is. We don't know why he's doing this. He just came in one day with a knife. We're not. Help, please. E E E E E E E E E. Shut up.
That was fun for like the 2
You're not
seconds. That happened.
Markiplier.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I don't think the world could handle 2 of him. Like, honestly, can you imagine a carbon copy of that man running around?
I already
That
don't
does
like the
remind
current
me.
copy.
Well, that's just because you're wrong. That reminds me of the story that he always tells about how he got his YouTube name. I love how dumb it is.
I don't remember him ever telling the story.
Oh, no, he tells it all the time because they always ask in interviews. It's Multiplier and Mark put together. Because
That's
originally... It? Yep, that's it. Because originally he was going to be a skit channel where he multiplied himself and did skits with just himself.
Only.
And then he ended up being
That's a really stupid idea.
No, that's exactly like how he tells the story. He was like, how do you get your name Markiplier? And he's like, you don't want to know, it's really dumb. And then they keep pressing. And he's like, okay. But yeah, originally he was going to be a...
Dumb idea, right? And then I had another dumb idea to play Amnesia with a pink mustache on.
Well, yeah,
And somehow
well, that's essentially it.
famous.
There's going to be a skit channel, which is why, like, his earliest videos are like 5-second skits where like he sees a weird thing in the corner of his room. And then he did the Amnesia playthrough and got super popular as a gaming channel. So that's what he focused on. And then finally become full circle to where he's popular enough as a gaming channel he can do some skits sometimes and get lots of views on those.
And now he's primarily a skit-based channel.
No, most of his stuff are still video games. Just a lot more with Bob and Wade anymore.
It's like half Bob and Wade and half stuff like you will like this video.
Fair enough. To be fair though, as much as I like Mark on his own, I do prefer the stuff with Bob and Wade.
I like him playing like party games and such with Bob and Wade. Like the golf games, I absolutely adore. Prop Hunt is still the best thing ever.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna be honest.
you know, like,
when I first saw Trouble in Terrorist Town with Mark, Bob, Wade, and a few other people, I wasn't sold on it because they just. And I don't think they didn't do very much of it either.
probably because it wasn't received very well.
Yeah, it wasn't until I watched the Yogscast that I grew to appreciate what Trouble in Terrorist Town was. But the Yogscast have always had other rules and randomats and stuff. Which is why I knew, if we're gonna get into this, gotta have those stuff, because...
That's the good stuff right there.
I still think it's better than Murder as the base game. But...
Yeah, but like, Murder is an interesting, just kind of run around and slash things game.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put it under the true.
It's
social
not
deduction.
social deduction.
It's not
because,
true social deduction.
If you're playing as a bystander, even if you know definitively who it is,
There's not much
it doesn't matter.
All you can do is maybe be an extra if the guy with the gun gets killed.
You're an extra chance if the guy with the gun dies. And even then, you have to go and get the gun. Which is not a surefire thing at all. As we have seen.
Anyway, Job, I want you to see this amazing trap I discovered the other day.
He's gonna kill you with it and then apologize, maybe.
He better not, because I'm in my good gear.
Okay, let's see. If I place this like this, okay. So that will open that. No, this way.
Hey.
So now it needs. Nope.
Are you impressed yet, Job?
I mean, he hasn't shown it to me yet. He's building it right now.
Yeah.
Are you winning, son?
No. Alright, sheep. I am going to need just one. Just one of you.
Seriously.
You.
Are you still hunting sheep?
I'm not hunting sheep. I am getting sheep from farm. No. No, you come with me, sheep.
Sudden death.
Okay.
I swear.
Alright, it's not perfect because of the lag of the server, but it is complete.
What are you
That's not
swearing
really
to,
a
Joe?
crap. Exactly. I say this every time I deal with sheep in Minecraft, but I hate sheep so very much.
Hatred doesn't do anybody any good, though.
Yes, it does.
No.
Get in the pen. Get in the pen, sheep.
What if they don't want you to write home about it?
I don't care if they want me to. You can go in this hole. I know you can. There.
That's what she said.
You dropped the lead in there.
Shut.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Here's your lead fell into the chest.
Yeah, if it falls in, it's going to get picked up by the roving cart, so it doesn't matter. That's why I put the cart in there first.
Comrade writing the timestamp down. Have to delete that.
Comrade's not going to delete that.
I didn't hear it. I'm sure I'll hear it while I'm editing.
It was write the timestamp down. It was well worth at least hearing once.
It really wasn't. It was just.
Yes, it was. It was well timed.
It was finely timed. But a terrible joke well timed is not a good joke.
Ooh, look, more diamonds.
Okay. Just the one. Just
Okay, there, bud.
I'm sorry.
One person to Canada at once a time. Only one person can immigrate to Canada at a time.
I don't want to immigrate to Canada.
Dang social commies.
It's not social commies. It's just commies. Totalitarian commies, which is,
The best.
the normal kind.
Communists that still salute the crown. For some reason.
Explain. Explain.
I mean, what?
Just Mark's turning in his grave, being like, explain.
Yeah.
What did I say about the ruling class? I don't know, Mark. You said a lot of things, and most of them were kind of insane.
Yeah.
It's like, all I said was the abolition of marriage, and that everyone owed everyone else access to their intimate parts.
I have made Enderman angry. Enderman has died after
I
second hit
believe
with story.
we call people like that, Marks, perverts.
What are you saying about Marx?
One of the little known fact about the Communist Manifesto.
Sorry about that glass pan.
Little known fact about the Communist Manifesto. Communism applies to everything, including marriage.
What is this purple mouse thing that's following me around right now?
Endermite.
What?
It's an Endermite.
Oh my goodness! I have never seen one of these things. Go away.
It is a very, very rare chance of spawning on throwing an Ender Pearl.
Wait, should I have actually killed it then?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
I mean, Enderman will sprint after them to kill them, which is why I needed one for my Enderman farm.
Oh, I thought you used a silverfish for the Enderman farm.
No. I used an Endermite. You're probably getting them confused with silverfish because when I was explaining what an Endermite is, I said it was a silverfish-like creature and that it was one of the few things that Bane of Arthropods works on. But
a confused person.
An Endermite has like 0 HP to begin with, so Bane of Arthropods does nothing.
I was just throwing that was the first time I think I've ever even bothered throwing a pearl, and it was really primarily just to throw it away.
Yeah. Yeah, very small chance of spawning when pearl is thrown. Oh, I didn't get one in this. Yeah, little known fact about communism. Communism applies to all resources. Humans are a resource. Therefore, marriage is non-communist because it's exclusive rights to a person.
Doesn't even China practice communism or communism? Obviously,
Yeah, but not as Marx intended.
Okay.
Marx would have gotten rid of the entire idea of marriage. And would have made something along the lines of the situation that is in The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, where you just have like a group of people that are all married to each other.
Nothing could go wrong here.
Basically, what I'm saying is that Karl Marx advocated for polyamory, but an entire country.
Why didn't he just become Mormon?
Because he thought that God was dumb.
Wonder what he thinks now.
I
wonder if he's weeping or if
have
he's
time,
gnashing his teeth.
Probably both.
I need a stick. More precisely, I need a
Really
insert previous joke here without me actually saying it.
Which is one of the main reasons why it completely boggles my mind that one of my teachers says that the Communist Manifesto is mostly in line with Christian views.
It's only mostly dead.
I'm like, but that doesn't make any sense because the Communist Manifesto basically says that God doesn't exist and that anyone who believes in him shouldn't be allowed.
Like, you're too religious to be allowed. To be allowed to do what? Just to be allowed in general.
I,
You'll go
You
to
think
Gulag now.
that's not. I'm not being hyperbolic.
I didn't think you were. That.
You are too religious. How religious? I believe that there might be a god. Oh yeah, that's definitely too religious. That's gonna start uprisings.
Moment where you want to plug one hole in the wall that's producing water, and you have to go up 40 levels.
Every time I look over at that door thing, I want to go step in it. Please remove it.
No, we gotta leave it up for Dream Thief to approach. Why isn't this working?
You know how long it's going to be before I come
Bad
back?
at the game?
Our
Is
buttons,
it because you're bad at the game, Conrad?
buttons not open up steel
Oh my
doors?
goodness, you're an idiot.
If they're
Dude, what?
right next to them,
Open
sure.
up what?
I have a button right next to this iron door, and it's not opening it.
Is the button wood?
Yeah.
I don't think that wood buttons generate a signal strong enough to open iron doors.
They do. We have iron doors in the nether, and they're all opened with buttons.
Huh. Well, then you're just bad at the game, comrade.
Probably.
Get good, scrub.
In the immortal words of every Dark Souls player ever, get good.
Get good or get off. I'm filling in for the Dark Souls, but I don't actually want you to get off, friend.
Hey, you don't play Dark Souls.
Unless you committed a crime.
What in the world? What in the world?
What?
Wait, does glass just not allow signals to be sent through it?
It may not. I don't know.
Glass? No, glass is a translucent block.
And?
Well, transparent block.
And?
That has a host of implications for redstone.
Bedrock or Java or both?
Both, I think.
So what you're saying is, if I do that, then I do this.
Husk, stop being dumb. Comrades, stop being dumb.
It's a husk of its former self.
Now that worked immediately. So now let's switch
I
this out
am
for the button.
hilarious.
Button.
You will acknowledge me as the group's humor before I die. Someday, one of you will just call me randomly, be like, "You were the group humor."
And you're gonna be like, I feel validated.
That's what I spent my time watching The Last Airbender for. Not to watch good TV, but to learn how to be Sako.
Oh, I had a great bonding moment with some of the kids here at the house.
Mm-hmm.
They were in there in the TV room watching Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Mm-hmm.
And they were watching the episode about going through the tunnels to find Omashu.
Secret tunnel.
Oh yeah. And that's the part that we were at, or they were at, and they're in there watching it, and they're at the part of the episode where the trader guy is going through the song, and he's like, I don't really know the rest of the words, but then it goes, and from in there at the same time that I do it, we both go, secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel!
Through the mountains, secret tunnel. And I was just like, it's good to know that, like, the good shows are still recognized for what they are, even by the next generation.
And hey, Bel Air,
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
the air freshener of Bel Air. I'm sorry, every time I hear that show's name, I think of the little green tree in the window.
Got him. Comrade.
Nice.
That is still one of the best shows.
If we so rich, why can't we afford no roof?
He can hit you through that.
Hmm?
He can hit you through that.
Yeah, and you can hit him through that. It's
I mean, that show, it was a funny show, but it
You just keep
was
walking.
it was worthy of being
But
immortalized.
because of the lag, it's not a perfect trap. It's a lot of fun, right? We need to. Hey, Dream Thief, get over to the wool farm.
Nope.
No, you need to see this trap. It's a great trap.
I am nowhere near any portals or anything. I literally got on the elytra and almost bonked my head off the ground several times, hunting for a plains biome to get diamonds.
secret tunnel.
It has not produced. It seems like it's not producing any more diamonds than a normal biome.
Anyway, I'm going to go AFK here tonight, and we're going to go ahead and sign off here. It's been about 2 hours, so thank you guys for watching. Remember, happiness is mandatory. Bye-bye.